I would like to say greetings, and on behalf of the San Diego Unified School District, I'm here representing the board and the district. I know some of you expected my colleague, Richard Barrera, but today you can just think of us as interchangeable. I would like to say that last night we had over a 5-hour board meeting, and that's the first in a long time. And one of the topics that came up related to students and scholarships, and the fact that we don't want students in debt. On last Sunday in the Union Trib, there was an article about people being in debt because of their student loans. We do not want that to happen. We want to help our students, and we've got a lot of things going to help us. I want to welcome all of our guests here today, and we have a plethora of guests this morning. They will be speaking and introducing themselves, but on behalf of our principal here, this lovely campus, Dr. Villery, we've got folks from, used to be state committee and also a form of vice principal here, other staff members who are department heads, folks from the County Office of Education, the foundation, and of course, our star here today, stand-up star. She's the reason that we're having it. But I want to say thank you for coming out this morning. I'm up for a challenge, and I didn't realize how competitive I am, but one of the things that we want to do is to have at least 75% of the students in San Diego Unified to fill out their application that she'll be talking about in a moment. 75%. And that's something that we alone, the district board members, we can't do it. We set these lofty goals and so forth. But we need the help of everyone. I understand from Linda that she's going to extend it to the entire county. We want county applicants to all fill out their application because we're in a time that we've never seen before. I'm not being pessimistic, but we really don't know where we are financially as a country. We're just on ground where we're just hoping to stand up right and to come out on the other side in a positive fashion. But don't turn down an opportunity to not get debt, to go into debt. And here, if you fill out this application, you potentially can get scholarships that will help you so that you don't have to go in debt. I don't care if you, even if you are affluent or rich, as some people call it, complete the application and help all of us poor folk, as I like to say. I would fill out the application. It doesn't matter. Help the entire system to do this. This is one of my favorite campuses, and I'm kind of proud of this campus because it represents what we do for all of our students, including those who are here for the first time. The immigrant campus is the way some people describe it. But we share with everyone, and we want all of our students to participate in this process and complete this application. Without further ado, I would like to bring up Dr. Mariana Gomez, who is from the San Diego Unified School District. She's our Director of Counseling, new on board here, right? Yes, welcome her aboard.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Trustee White. Good morning, everyone. We are excited to be here today as a district in partnership with CalSO, the California Student Aid Commission, the San Diego Community College District, San Diego City College, the San Diego Foundation, and the San Diego County Office of Education. Together, as a collective, we are kicking off this year's financial aid efforts with one clear goal: to achieve a high completion rate of financial aid applications for our class of 2026, not only in the San Diego Unified School District, but countywide. Why does this matter? Because financial aid opens doors. It did for me. It ensures that our students, regardless of background or circumstance, have the opportunity to pursue their dreams after high school. Whether that's a university, community college, career training, or other pathway, access to financial aid is not just about paying for school. It's about creating options, building futures, and breaking down barriers that too often stand in the way of opportunity. This work is important, and it is truly a team effort. Our school counselors at our sites are leading the charge. One incredible example is the counseling team here at Crawford High School, who led the work in our district last year with a 91% completion rate of financial aid applications. Along with that, it takes supportive admin like we have here today. It takes site staff, teachers, and our community partners who are here with us today. We're all essential in ensuring that our seniors complete their financial aid applications. When we work together, we make sure that every student has a chance to be college and career ready. So today I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to celebrate this partnership, this collective effort, and most importantly, to celebrate the bright future of our students. Thank you everyone for being here and being part of this vital work. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Villery, principal at Crawford High School.
All right, good morning. Good morning to our esteemed guests. I want to say thank you also to our district leaders, our community partners, parents, and friends of Crawford. It's my absolute honor to welcome you to our campus today. We're thrilled to have you here, and we sincerely thank you for this prestigious recognition. Your presence with us today means so much. I stand before you as the proud principal of Crawford High School, a place where every day hope walks through our doors. They wear a student ID badge. Our school is home to the best head counselor, Ms. Vasquez, and the most awesome counseling team. They're all standing here in the district. They work day in and day out to support our students in realizing their potential, and not only during high school, but far beyond it. Crawford is more than a school. It's a community of dreamers, doers, overcomers. We serve students from over 40 countries. Here, 35 languages, 72 dialects echo through our hallways. We proudly serve the highest number of Black and African American students in San Diego County. Many of our students come from marginalized communities and are the children of hardworking immigrant parents who have sacrificed and struggled to provide for their children with the opportunities they never had. These families are resilient, they're brave, they're deeply committed to the future. Our students carry those values with them every day. Despite facing unimaginable odds, economic hardship, language barriers, housing instability, and more, our students show up. They show up with hope in their eyes and determination in their hearts. They show up because they believe their future can look different. And our job as educators and leaders is to make sure they have access to the doors that can take them there. That's what makes the work our counselors do so significant. When I think of their support in helping students complete the FASFA and the CADAA, the word that comes to my mind is access. This isn't just about financial aid forms. It's about providing access to college, to career pathways, to resources, and to a future many of our students were told might not be theirs. This work is personal, it's powerful, and it changes lives. I want to take a moment to commend our fantastic students, some of which are standing here behind you. We want to commend our students for their courage, their unshakable belief in their dreams. Thank you to our parents for their bravery and for trusting us to guide their children toward a brighter future. Our counselors, again, for their vision and their tireless commitment to helping every student overcome barriers to higher education. I also want to thank Miss Linda Doherty here. Oh my goodness, what a powerhouse, what a blessing. And her incredible team, yes, for organizing and leading this work with such dedication and heart. Thank you for strategizing with schools and districts to turn possibilities into reality for so many of our scholars. To our superintendent, Dr. Fabiola Bagula, and Dr. Sharon Whitehurst Payne, our Board of Education representative, along with the other board representatives. Thank you for your leadership. We appreciate your bold policy decisions that make this kind of access possible. And yes, I say it proudly, Crawford High School is leading the pack. We are proud to be the #1 high school in San Diego County for FASFA and CADAA completion. #1 out of 42 districts. This is a testament to what happens when belief meets action. Before I close, a big shout out to our awesome team, custodial, technology, everyone for making events like this happen behind the scenes. And a big high five to our JROTC cadets for welcoming our guests with pride and professionalism. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you to our press partners, to our media partners. We want to get this great news out, so we thank you for joining us. We're honored by this recognition and we're inspired to keep going, because when one Crawford Colts goes to college, a cycle is broken, a family legacy is changed, and a community moves forward. We are Crawford. We are proud. We are just getting started. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce you to a phenomenal student leader, Ms. Jocelyn Ramirez.
Hello, good morning. My name is Jocelyn Ramirez, and I'm currently a senior here at Crawford High School, a school full of diversity and support which has helped shape the person I am today. As a first-generation student, my background has been the driving force behind my motivation to not only perform well in school, but to also even want to go to college. I stand up here today as a child to 2 immigrant parents who had to come to this country all alone with not knowing what was ahead of them. And I'd like to say, while I'm going to be the first person in my family to go to college, I certainly won't be the last. I'm up here today representing all the seniors in the class of 2026 who will be filling out the FAFSA application in order to receive financial aid and attend college in the fall of 2026. We acknowledge that for many of us, it is nearly impossible to attend college without financial aid, which is why we are so excited to have the support from not only our school, but from higher ed institutions such as the UCs and CSUs, and community outreach programs who are here with us to guide us not only throughout the submission, but through the actual FAFSA application process. As first-generation low-income students, we recognize that it is vital for us to have enough community support as we are filling out this application for the very first time. We overall want to increase the number of students in this county going to college. And we recognize that without FAFSA, for many of us, it will be nearly impossible to fulfill our future dreams, which is why we would like to thank the state of California, the California Student Aid Commission, and the federal government that provide us the financial support to go to college. I would like to encourage my peers to not only file out this application, but to realize that our dreams are never out of reach. Thank you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am Deborah Maxey, Commissioner Deborah Maxey. I serve as the General Public Representative for the California Student Aid. I'm local here in San Diego, and I must add that I am very proud to say that I was a part of this fantastic counseling department for 20 years of my career. Actually, the work that I did here at Crawford caught the eye of someone who was in need of appointing someone to the commission, and they had never had a high school counselor on the commission. The commission started in 1955. They had representatives from the UC, the state, the community colleges, private sector, but never from high school. I represent the K-12 sector. And I enjoyed my work, obviously. I did it for 20 years here, and then retired in 2017. I was appointed in 2015, and I was sitting here as one of the vice principals at the time. I have enjoyed my time on the commission as I continue working with students up and down the state, speaking out about what we're all here about today, completing the FAFSA or the California Dream Act. And today being October 1 is just an exciting day. I almost wanted to bring a gong and hit it like they do when they open up the stock and ding, 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 filing period has opened, because it is very exciting that we have another opportunity to get as many students as possible on their road to a fabulous career and not in debt. I watched Wheel of Fortune last night. I don't know who else watched that, but the young lady last night that won $1 million. It's the highest paid award on Wheel of Fortune to date. And she was on Good Morning America this morning, and they asked her, what are you going to do with the money? Well, I thought she'd say take a trip, buy a house or whatever. She says, I'm going to pay off my student loans. She said, I've been out of college for 15 years. I had no idea when I would get rid of all of my student loans. So that $1 million, it won't take all of it, it'll take a chunk, and she's going to take care of that. And you've already heard that filling out the FAFSA or the California Dream Act will keep you out of debt. We want you to go to school, young people. We want you to complete whatever avenue you would like, whether it's going through community college, 4-year school, going to a vocational program. You can get money to do that. You've done your part in high school, you've kept up your grades, and we're looking forward to helping you. And we, meaning partners that are seated behind me, your counselors that are at your schools. You can't take Crawford's counselors, you have to use your own. But they will help you get through this filing process. California really invests in education. Last year alone, 850,000 students received financial aid. And when you put that in dollars, it comes out to about $3 billion in financial aid. That's B, billion dollars. So apply. It is free. And I keep saying free, and I want you to understand it is free. Don't let anyone talk you into paying them to help you complete this form. It is free. The help that we offer is free. California Student Aid also understands that families have fears about sending their young people away. You know, they can't wait to be grown and gone. This is their opportunity right now, be grown and gone. And we want to help you do that, and also we want to eliminate some of the fears that families have. It takes a lot if you've never done it, like our student spoke about, that she's the first in her family to go. So that means her family is facing these forms for the first time, and there's a high level of anxiety for some of the families, the information that is asked on these forms. We're here to help you get through those difficult points and to let you know. And I say this with confidence, that the California Student Aid Commission has amazing partners. As has been mentioned before, we don't do this job alone. It takes a lot of hands, and we don't want to pull you. We want you to walk alongside us. We are there. It is free. We want you to do this so that you can realize whatever your career goals are. The last thing I want to leave you with is a website. I want you to keep this handy dandy, use it all the time, because there's a tremendous amount of resources on it. And it's the CSAC website. It's csac.ca.gov. CaliforniaStudentAid.california.gov. That's where you can get a number of resources. You can print them out. You will see when there's a Cash for College. You will hear that term a lot. Cash for College means just that. They help you line by line at those sessions. They can take you virtually and put you in a room. We know how to do that. COVID taught us a lot. COVID was not the best thing in our life, but it taught us about technology. Even people like myself. I'm a paper and pencil person, but I had to learn technology. And doing so, you will be able to complete these forms. I wish you all well. I will have my boots on the ground, just like that fan, boots on the ground. Yes, our boots are on the ground. We're ready to go. Thank you so much. And at this time, Dr. Tanya Boulette, she is from the San Diego County Office of Education. She's going to come forward and speak to us.
Thank you, Deborah. Yes, my name is Dr. Tanya Boulette, and I am the PK through 12 School Counseling Coordinator at the San Diego County Office of Education. On behalf of SDCOE, I am so honored to be here today. At SDCOE, our North Star is that every student graduates prepared for the future they choose. Everything we do, including our work around the FASFA and the CADAA, aligns with that vision and reflects our deep commitment to equity, access, and opportunity. Today's gathering shows what's possible when organizations come together with a shared purpose. Together, we are preparing our county for the launch of the 2026 FAFSA and CADAA by ensuring that every student has access to the financial resources they need to get to and through college. One of the ways we've done this is through our San Diego County Race to Submit Challenge and campaign, which runs from October through June. Schools and districts across the county compete to support their seniors in completing financial aid applications. It's an exciting challenge, but more importantly, it builds momentum around an essential truth. Financial aid opens doors. In 2025, San Diego County reached a 62% FAFSA and CADAA completion rate, a 7% increase from the year before. That's thousands more students who now have access to the resources they need for higher education, proving what's possible when counselors, teachers, and staff rally around students. But I want to be clear, the Race to Submit campaign is not just about numbers or checking a box. It's about equity, belonging, and possibility. It's about ensuring that every student understands their options, every family has access to guidance, and that no one is left behind because of finances. When school counselors and our partners sit side by side with students and families, they're not just helping them fill out forms. They're tearing down barriers that have historically stood in the way of higher education. They're opening doors to college, to careers, and to futures that may have once felt out of reach. This year, we are also able to take the campaign one step further. Thanks to the San Diego Foundation, our new sponsor for the Race to Submit campaign, we provided cash awards to school counseling teams whose efforts led the way. These funds not only recognize the incredible work of counselors, but also give them the tools and resources to keep innovating and motivating students in the upcoming 2026 campaign. And this is where the heart of our work lies. At SDCOE, we know that behind every percentage point is a student, a young person with dreams, with talents, with a future they are eager to pursue. Our role is to make sure that the paperwork, finances, or lack of information about the process never blocks their path. Families can count on counselors and school staff to stand with them, to walk them through the process, and to ensure that opportunity is within reach of every student. This work is ultimately about hope, it's about equity, and it's about opportunity. It's about believing that every child in San Diego County deserves the chance to dream boldly, to see college as a real option, and to achieve a future without limits. And together as a region, we are making sure that finances are never the barrier that stops a young person from chasing their dreams. Thank you. And I have the honor to introduce Marciano Perez, who is the Vice President of Student Services for San Diego City College.
Good morning. I'm Marciano Perez. I'm the Vice President of Student Services at San Diego City College. It is my honor to be here today. We are here as a community, San Diego Unified School District, Cal SOAP, our San Diego Community College District, our families, and our students, united with one goal, ensuring that every student has access to financial aid and resources they need to pursue higher education. The work we're doing today is more than just about filling out an application. It's about opening doors to opportunities. Families and students who are most in need must know that they are not alone, that we are here to help guide them every step of the way. When our schools and our colleges and our community partners work together, we create safety nets of support that ensure that no students fall through the cracks. As you heard today, the 26-27 financial aid applications are officially open. However, we also want you to know that financial aid for our current year, 25-26, is actually still available now, and our teams are ready to help students and their families complete their applications. In addition to federal and student financial aid, San Diego City College and our San Diego Community College District partners, Mesa, Miramar, and College of Continuing Education provide strong support systems to ensure student success. At San Diego City College, students have access to comprehensive services that go beyond tuition. We are proud to partner with schools like Crawford to provide hands-on support for FAFSA and CADAA completion through our outreach ambassadors and our Promise team. Each spring, we dedicate time to support seniors as they transition to college. Our San Diego Promise program features free tuition, priority registration, and personalized counseling support for all of our eligible students. We offer basic needs support for resources for food security, housing support, transportation assistance, emergency aid, and referrals to community partners. We have dedicated counselors who help students create educational plans, help them choose majors, and stay on track for graduation or transfer. We have on-campus mental health counseling, our workshops, and crisis support to ensure that students thrive both academically and personally. And we have career services, which help with resume help, job placement, internships, and direct connections to local industries and employers. We have cultural equity programs, learning communities, and support networks for first-generation students, Latinx students, our Black students, our LGBTQIA+ students, veterans, undocumented, and foster youth students. These supports mean that students who attend San Diego City College are not just enrolling, they are persisting, they are completing, and they are building a strong foundation for careers that further education. Today demonstrates what's possible when we come together, and we are so proud of the tremendous success that Crawford has demonstrated. This collaboration ensures that students see a clear pathway from high school to higher education and beyond into careers and lifelong success. We need everyone's help though. Talk to students, talk to parents, and spread the word. Financial aid is available now. Do not wait. Encourage every student to apply whether they think they qualify or not. And together we can make sure that our young people don't leave money on the table and that they have every chance to thrive. So let's keep working together as one community. Our students' futures depend on the support and commitment we bring today. So on behalf of San Diego Unified School District, CalSOAP, and our San Diego Community College District, thank you for joining us in this important effort. And next I'd like to call up to the table our Vice Chancellor of Educational Services, Dr. Susan Palpa.
Good morning, everyone. It is truly, truly wonderful to be here this morning with all of you, to be here at beautiful Crawford High School with the students. Thank you all for showing up this morning, educators, and our community partners. We're all gathered here today with one shared goal, and that goal is to make sure that every student in San Diego has the support they need to take that next step toward college and towards a career. And the focus is simple, but powerful. Completing the financial aid application for 26-27. That single step will open doors unimaginable for our students. Filling out the application is critical. It unlocks federal and state aid, and it also connects students to local opportunities like the San Diego Promise program. We all know that the cost of college can be overwhelming, but financial aid removes the barriers and makes higher education possible for every family. At the San Diego Community College District, we are proud to offer the San Diego Promise, 2 years of free tuition for eligible first-time, full-time students. That means that every graduating senior has a pathway forward. And it's more than just free tuition. As my colleague shared, it comes with wraparound support from counseling to mentoring to resources that help students stay on track and succeed. Through San Diego City College, Mesa College, Miramar College, and the College of Continuing Education, we provide clear pathways to certificates, degrees, transfer, and careers that truly change lives. And this work doesn't happen alone. It's only possible because of these strong partnerships. San Diego Unified teachers, counselors, and staff are guiding students every day. CalSOAP is out in schools and neighborhoods offering workshops and one-on-one support. Together, we are building a safety net that making sure that no student misses the chance to access financial aid. So here's our call to action. To the families, sit down with your students and complete the application. To our educators and counselors, your reminders and encouragement make all the difference. To our community partners, your advocacy shows students that they have a whole city behind them. And to our students, this is about your future. This is about your dreams, your careers, and your opportunities. When we come together as a community, we make sure that every student in San Diego has a chance to succeed. So let's make 26-27 the year that San Diego leads California. And now it is my pleasure to bring up Michelle Jaramillo, the Director of the Educational Initiatives for the San Diego Foundation.
Hello, what joy to be here with all of our education, community partners to kick off the financial aid season. I'm pleased to be here among all of our partners to kick off a time when students across our region can take that critical step of completing financial aid forms to unlock the resources they need for higher education. At the San Diego Foundation, our mission is to inspire enduring philanthropy and to enable community solutions that improve quality of life in our region. And for decades, we've been investing in the future of San Diego by helping young people pursue their educational goals. One way we do this is through our scholarships program that since 1997 has awarded $50 million in scholarships to local students. Scholarships don't just pay for tuition, books, or don't just pay for fees, tuition, but they also open doors, ease burdens, and give students the freedom to focus on learning and thriving. But we know scholarships aren't enough. They're just one part of the equation. That's why we also invest in our community and education partners and in their ability to expand access to financial aid, because every year aid goes unclaimed, simply because students don't apply. For too many families, that means missed opportunities. We fund efforts to increase FAFSA and CADAA completion rates because we believe every student, regardless of their zip code, background, or family income, deserves a fair shot at a college degree and post-secondary education. By boosting application rates, we're not just helping individual students, we're strengthening our entire region's workforce and economy. Our motivation is clear. When students succeed, San Diego succeeds. And when families see that higher education is both possible and affordable, it builds hopes for generations. So today, as we kick off our financial aid season, we want to encourage every student, every parent, every counselor, every community partner to spread the word, fill out the FAFSA and CADAA. These applications are the keys that unlock financial resources and the futures that our young people deserve. Thank you, and I am very, very honored to introduce Linda Doherty, Director of San Diego and Imperial County's CalSOAP.
Good morning. As you've heard from the previous speakers about the importance of supporting the 12th graders in San Diego and Imperial counties to complete their FAFSA and their CADAA, and that cannot be overstated, that we need help. We need to work, as Luke always, I coined something that I heard from the movie, one band, one sound, each of us moving together as a unit. moving and making sure that we don't leave any students behind. This process is not about paperwork. It's about unlocking the access to higher education. It's about breaking cycles of poverty and shaping brighter futures for thousands of students. Today, I want to share with you how to plan to increase the FAFSA and completion to try to get 75% for the class of 2026. Our strategy is going to be rooted in being comprehensive. It's kind of a four-pronged approach. It's designed to support students, families, and schools every step of the way. First of all, we need to expand training and support capacities that are happening at our schools. We will increase the number of trained professionals who can guide students through financial aid process. As a matter of fact, media, if you want to do something great next week on the 9th and 10th, we're going to be over at New Creation Church training about 500 students, counselors, and community leaders on how to do it FAFSA. We also, and this is not going to be a one-time event, there's going to be ongoing training, monthly training sessions that go on after this. Because one of the things we've learned from history, you do it one time and you kind of park it and you don't do it anymore, right? This is about continuously talking about the issue of financial aid and make sure it's consistent and it's high quality support for our students. The second thing is strengthening the on-the-ground school support. Through partnerships with CalSOAP, TRIOs, other community organizations, we're working closely with school counselors to identify and support students who may be struggling or hesitant to begin the application process. This hands-on, targeted support will be critical in ensuring no student is left behind. Number 3, countywide Cash for College events. We're expanding the reach of the Cash for College events, offering after-school, evening, weekend sessions across the county. These events are free. One more time, they are free, and they're open to all students. That means a student from one district can simply walk over to another district and get the support. And so they're going to be staffed with experts who can provide the one-on-one assistance to ensure families feel confident about completing their FAFSA or their CADAA. Number 4, in addition to the in-person events, we also know that some families are hesitant to come into events, so we're going to be offering more virtual events where they're allowed, families can work directly with counselors and financial aid professionals in one-on-one settings, providing flexibility and personalized support. We are also placing a special emphasis on virtual student populations. Sometimes when you talk about students in the class of 2026, you put them all in one lump. So we're talking about low income, first generation. It's a little different than someone who's gone to college. We're talking about foster youth. We're talking about unhoused students. So there's going to be a concerted effort in this county to reach out to those organizations. These students often face additional barriers, and we are committed to ensuring they receive targeted support they need to access financial aid. We're leveraging social media. And again, media, we're asking you, help us leverage social media and digital platforms. We're going to work on that. But we're also going to work on an AI support, like Cash at the UC San Diego Enrollment Management Team is putting together to reach students where they are and to keep them informed and engaged. Finally, we use data to track our progress in real time. It used to be in the old days, I wonder if she's done it. We know it now in real time which students have and have not completed their financial aid. This will help us identify the strengths, pinpoint the gaps, adjust our strategies as they need to stay on track towards our 75% goal. Together, through collaboration, innovation, and persistence, we can ensure that every student in San Diego and Imperial counties have an opportunity to pursue and to get the support they need and pursue their educational goals. Let's open the doors to higher education for the class of 2026 and beyond. Thank you.